みっちゃんさんの自分で食べれるのも
ママこれ
おはよう。
僕パワママ
Sarap ba ng mga Okay.
もう大作りみたいな。
全然かかってない。
今までも
first time, I get a gel pen here. My big toe chipped. It's always the big toe that sets you up. I don't know, but the big toe chipped, and so when I went back in for my nail appointment the next month, he said, "Hey, can you paint this one toe?" And she looked at it, and she was just like, "What?" So I was like, "Yeah." A month. It was
No.
back to back, wasn't it? Back to back. So I get my toes done every other month, okay? Because I don't want to sit there. It's cost effective. But mainly, I just don't want to sit there for 2.5 hours while she does my hands and feet. So the first time, I get a gel pedicure. My big toe chipped. It's always the big toe that sells you out. I don't know, but the big toe chipped, and so when I went back in for my nail appointment the next morning, I said, "Hey, can you paint this one toe?" And she looked at it, and she was just like, "What?" So I was like, "Yeah, I just need the one toe. I just need the color. It's no big deal." So she found a color that was similar to the toe,
Not exactly.
not the exact same color, and she painted that one toe. So I went around for another month basically with one toe that was miscolored. Very
Two
like
toes.
2 toes. So then this month I was in Florida and I have a dark red polish on my toes and I stuck my feet in the sand and my gel just comes off. So I'm walking around Florida for like a week and a half with just one toe that's naked. And
Won't go to the nail salon.
Lauren's
It's not far from her.
Lauren's like, "You could just go to a nail salon there. You know that, right?" And I was like, no, I can't. Then when I went back to get my nails done this month, I said, "Stacy, we have a problem." And I looked down at my toes and she just looks at me and judges me with every fiber of her being.
みーちゃん寝ちゃったの？うんって言ってくれる。それでも心が折れました。
じゃあ、それはちょっとさらに。
うわー、美味しそう。よいしょ。はい、じゃあもう一度ニュースになって。あ、撮んの？ うん。あれね。
じゃあ
うん。おやすみよ。
やったー